Let's solve some problems here. For a certain quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, the two solutions are x equals 3/4 and x equals negative 2/5. Which of the following could be factors of ax squared plus bx plus c? Okay, we're given here a quadratic equation with two solutions which are equal to 3/4 and negative 2/5. And for a certain quadratic equation, if the solution x equals a over b, okay, if that is the solution, then it's possible that the factor would be bx minus a. This should be the factor. Okay, since two solutions for ax squared plus bx plus c here equals 3/4 and negative 2/5, then it's possible that, okay, the factors are, so this is x equals 3/4. We multiply both sides by 4. So this is just 4x equals 3, and then we transpose 3 to the left. So this is just 4x minus 3. So this is one of the factors. And then for x equals negative 2/5, we multiply both sides by 5. So the other factor would be, okay, 5x equals negative 2, and we transpose negative 2 to the left. That would become positive 2. So this is 5x plus 2. Therefore, the two factors are 4x minus 3 and 5x plus 2. So among our choices here, we have letter F. Okay, letter F should be our answer here. All sides of a rhombus are the same length as shown below. If one diagonal is 12 inches long and the other is 32 inches long, how many inches long to the nearest hundredth of an inch is a side of the rhombus? So let's take a look at the illustration here, the figure, the rhombus. The diagonals of a rhombus intersect at their midpoints. So this one, and form right angles. So it says here that one diagonal is 12 inches long. So that means the shorter diagonal, and the other is 32 inches long, the longer diagonal. So that means this would be just equal to 6 inches, and this one is 6 inches, and this one is 12, and no, 16, because that one is 32. We're given 32 inches here, so this is 16 inches. Okay, since the diagonals meet at their midpoints and form right angles, then that means they form a right triangle. So let's draw that. Okay. So this is 16 inches, and this one is 6 inches. And this one is one of the sides of the rhombus. Now to find the length of a side of this rhombus, we just have to simply use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, since the side of the rhombus here is the longest side, or the hypotenuse, then we just solve for the hypotenuse. So this is our c here. So c squared equals the square of the legs, the sum of the square of the legs. So 6 squared plus 16 squared. So this is just equal to 36 plus 256. Then c squared equals 292, and we get the square root of both sides. So c is just equal to, okay, the square root of 292, which is just equal to 17.088. It says here to the nearest hundredth, so 2 decimal places. So this is just approximately equal to 17.09. So the answer here is letter B. A proofreader can read 40 pages in 1 hour. How many pages can this proofreader read in 90 minutes? Okay, so since 90 minutes here is just equal to 1 hour and a half, 1.5 hours, since 1 hour has 60 minutes. So 90 minutes is just equal to 1.5 hours. And it says here that the proofreader can read 40 pages in 1 hour. Therefore, in 90 minutes or 1.5 hours, we can just multiply, okay, 1.5 hours times 40 pages per hour. Okay. So that would be 60 pages, you know. So the answer is letter G. A rectangular parking lot that is 3 feet longer than it is wide has an area of 550 square feet. How many feet long is the parking lot? Let's say this is our rectangular parking lot, and this is the length, and this is the width, and we're given the area that is equal to 550 square feet. Okay, it says here that it is 3 feet longer than it is wide. So let's translate that into a mathematical equation. So that means the length is just equal to 3 plus the width, or the width is just equal to length minus 3. Now, since we're given the value of the area, and to solve for the area of a rectangle, we just have to multiply the length and the width. So we just plug in all the given values here. So the area is just equal to 550 square feet equals the length times the width, which is just equal to L, or the length minus 3. So we have 550 equals L squared minus 3L. So we have a quadratic equation here. We can put all of the terms in one side. Let's put everything on the left. So this would be, or on the right, and this would be L squared minus 3L minus 550 equals 0. And then we can just factor this quadratic equation to solve for the length. So we look for factors of 550, that when we multiply them, it would equal to negative 550, and when we add them, it would equal to negative 3. So that would be 25 and 22. So length plus 22, length minus 25. So therefore, the values of L is just negative 22, and the other one is 25. Okay, so we have two values here, one negative and one positive, and since negative values for the length do not make sense in this context, so the length should be equal to 25 feet. So the answer here is letter J,